Morning, everybody. This is Barry with Christenson Transportation. Wanted to talk a little bit today about the state of the trucking world, the freight world, and the general public. So, unfortunately, this is all first-hand news from us because we've learning the hard way by mistakes that we've made and how we operate sometimes. And we get kind of lax in our security of our freight and our equipment. But there's a lot of evilness. Major criminal rings running in California, Southern California, stole a load of our freight from a good customer. Lost a trailer in North Carolina or Georgia the other day, an empty trailer that we'd left unattended at a truck stop. And it just reminds us that, hey, we've heavily invested in ways to protect ourselves. One, we've got, special codes that disabled the tractor from starting until you enter the special code. We've got tracking devices in there, anti-ignition devices where I can shut that truck off so it won't start. We've got a lot of stuff on that, and then we tend to forget about what's behind the truck, which is our trailer. And, trailers have gone from a dry van trailer at $40,000 8 months ago to $60,000 or plus now. So those things themselves empty are high value. And we have stuff to prevent cargo theft. We give massive enforcer locks that go on the rear doors of that trailer, and they've got, I don't know the hardness of that lock, but you can't get it off of there. They're not going to come up with a hammer and chisel and beat that lock off. It's impossible. In fact, the lock people guarantee that they can't do that if we use it. The thing is, people think, well, that's for a high value or high dollar freight, and people get confused on what's high dollar and high value, and sometimes a load of electronics, it's hard to get rid of, but a load of food, a load of clothes or shoes that there's no identification on, they go right down to the flea market and sell those things all day, and I can never prove they're mine. So everything, a load of toilet paper, if you get a 53-foot trailer full of anything, it's high value to me. And so, I beg people to use those enforcer locks on every single load. For one, it's going to protect your freight. And the drivers I know that don't use it all the time are the ones that call and say, hey, I dropped that trailer the other day or yesterday and I'm 500 miles away and just realized that I've got the key and the lock's still on that trailer. So now we've got to call somebody out there with special equipment to get that lock off. The customer's upset because they can't get their freight, and you've just lost a $400 lock. And it really tells me that you're not using it, because when you use it every day on every load, it becomes a habit. And you go back out and you take the lock off and you open your doors and you back up and empty and you put your lock back on and use it every time. That's what keeps us from getting our freight stolen. But if we're going to drop a trailer, we better have a good reason and a good place, because we have no control over that. You need to get a kingpin lock and put it on there. You need to inform them, if it's a truck stop, inform the manager of the truck stop. Hey, I'm going in the shop to get some work done. I'm dropping my trailer, and here it is. Because people are taking stuff, and it's so easy to protect it. If you're going to go somewhere and you're not under load, leave the truck and trailer hooked up, put the lock on the trailer, and disable the truck, which is, in our case, nobody knows the code. So don't assume anything. Even a stolen empty trailer costs us a lot of money. And if you're an independent contractor, it's going to cost you some money too. So, little things like that, because the world we're in right now is full of people looking to make money, taking advantage of situations. And, then you just got your basic criminals that think this is easier than going to work. So, protect yourself, protect our freight, our customers' freight, and protect our equipment. And do it all the time, every day, and then it's a habit. And let them steal somebody else's stuff, but don't let them do it to us. So be safe, be aware of what's going on out there, and take 5 minutes to secure everything and let us know and let it get approved. If you're going to do any of that, call and get somebody to put that weight on their shoulder, because they're going to have to answer for it if they make the wrong call. So anyway, be safe. Thanks for being at Christenson, where the truckers truck and safety takes priority.